Home Sewing, and I am back again with Quilt Room. We are doing month 1, block 2, and we are doing this little block right here. It has the pin jar. I guess this is like a little bowl that you maybe could put pins in, and like the little pincushion. That's the one we're doing today. I did do my little hand embroidery. It's not perfect, but to me, I think it'll look cute in the quilt. So I got that done. So let's get started. So we are going to take our little P with, where's our M's? Here they are. 2 of our M's. And we are going to sew this. Make sure my iron is on. We're going to sew this on each end. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start this because it's like it starts at, these pieces are so small that it kind of starts it too far down, and I don't want that to mess up. What else do I need to do? Okay, so I can take my my E, and get both of my O's, and I'm going to put both of these pretty little fabrics right here on each side. There is a double layer of fabric on here. Hopefully they don't make a difference, but I did that to give it a little bit more stability while I was embroidering that. I did get the what is it? The pre-printed, what's my little thing? Little pre-printed panel, and then I just went over the panel with my thread, and I think I did my thread a little bit too thick. I doubled it. It said 3 and I doubled it, so I might have accidentally done too much, but that's okay. You live, you learn. Am I right? Victoria's on the back of my chair, sitting there like a little parrot. Okay, I'm gonna press. Oops, I'm gonna get these pressed, and I'm gonna press these towards the gray. It's a light gray, and then I'm gonna press this one right here. I'm gonna press this towards the blue, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what she looks like so far. Now we're gonna put our tops and bottom on. Those little stickers, they want to stick to everything but the fabric. This fabric, y'all, is so stinking cute. I love this fabric. I'm excited to have a quilt made in it. Why did I do that? I got the wrong one. And we're going to press top and towards the top and bottom. This one might go a little bit slower. Compared to the little iron. Okay, let me get these pressed and I'll be right back. Okay, here we have our little front of our jar. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take our 4 of our little M squares, and we are going to snowball each 4 of these little corners. And I do not, if y'all remember, I don't do right on the middle. I just do about a thread off. And I'm going to do all 4 corners, and then I will trim and press. And we're going to press towards the little snowball corners, the little background pieces. just sitting here looking for my snip and my scissors and just a sewing. Okay, we are going to trim these. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I am going to press towards the background strips and I'll be right back. I mean, yeah, the background, not just strips with the background corners. I'll be right back. Okay, here's what she looks like so far. Isn't she just darling? It's so stinking cute. Okay, now we're gonna put our the first little strip that we did, we're gonna sew. This is gonna be our little jar lid. So we're gonna sew her right on top. Y'all, I still haven't starched. I started going on this. I'm gonna starch them before bed for the strawberry. What's it called? Your strawberries. I'm gonna starch those after I do this one. I'm trying not to rush myself with this one because I don't want to mess up. Okay, so we're gonna press towards that little lid. Okay, well that is under my, what's it called? My clapper. We're going to take our little cue piece with our cute little sunbonnets. Take our eye pieces. We're going to take 2 of them. And we are going to go in the, we're going to snowball the bottom left, with the bottom 2 corners, the left and right corners. Those little sunbonnets are darling. Okay, we are going to trim these, and we are going to press towards the little background pieces we just snowballed on. Okay, so here's what our little jar looks like. Isn't she just darling? She's just the cutest little thing ever. Okay. Here's this, and I have not trimmed, and I'll trim it the full block here in a little bit. Okay, now we're going to take our D, and we are going to sew right on top our little bowl. Okay, press towards our white background. And forgive me for not stopping and pausing because there's going to be a lot of, like, me pressing, so. Okay, now we're going to take, where's our J? Here's our J right here. We're going to take our J, and we're going to do W's first. We're going to sew those on each end. Now with these little pieces, just take your time. And we are going to press towards the little brown pieces. What? So this is what we have so far. Our little bowl unit. I'm going to put that over there with my little jar of pins. Then we're going to take 2 M's. And we're going to sew those on each of our little brown squares. I don't know what I do with my little triangle one. Okay, we're also going to press these towards the little brown strips, or little brown squares. So what I like to do is I kind of like to press. Like this would be good to use my little new roller on. Ah, it's just so small. It's so small. Let me go over here. It's a little squeaky, but it needs a little bit of oil. Now I can press. I'm gonna leave that under the clapper for a few minutes. Oh, that's, oh, it's gonna be our shell. Oh, this is gonna be so cute, guys. Hold on. Or I'll call her back. Hold on. Miss Donna's calling me. I'll call her right back. Okay. Let's sew this one. Oh, this is. Did I cut this wrong? I hope I did. Got one of them wrong. I bet I didn't trim the brown piece correctly. I'll measure here in just a minute. Okay. We are going to press towards our little brown shelf. And then I just kind of fold up and then finger press it. And then turn it over and then press towards the back. That way. I need to measure this because I didn't do something right. Oh, I think I. No, oh man. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because this is a little bit short, so I'm going to kind of stitch it together a little bit. Okay, so I have this little piece here. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to sew another, I'm gonna cut another little 1-inch piece. Because by the time this is said and done, you're not gonna realize, you won't see it, and especially when this little, you're not gonna see it. And so instead of taking all this apart and recutting pieces, I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix this. So I just trimmed a piece that was the size that I needed. Press it. Now I'm going to sew. I'm going to turn this back over and just sew that little piece that I was short. I'll kind of start off the edge. Okay, press it again. I'm going to trim it. Voila. There is an extra seam that don't need to be there, but by the time it is quilted and in your quilt, you're never going to know. You will know because you made it, and that's if I even remember. But isn't this shelf cute? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to sew these little units together. So I am going to put an H rectangle on my little bowl and on my little jar. On this side because this is going to be the end, because there's going to be a little sashing strip that goes in between both of these. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put, okay, where's my, oh, here it is. Some of these kind of just start like blending in with each other because all the white backgrounds and stuff, they kind of just start blending in. Okay, I'm going to kind of go over that one more time because it didn't want to go completely there. It was like pushing it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press these all towards the white. Put that under my little clapper. I also like putting like a little shot of steam on the back side while I'm pressing it. Just kind of, I think it just kind of helps it a little bit. Okay, let's sew these together. Okay, so that towards that little sashing strip in between. I'm going to kind of make sure that that is even. I'm going to trim it just a hair. Just a few pieces that need to be trimmed. Same thing for the top. Okay, so here's what this looks like so far. Now we are going to put our little, whoops, a little shelf on the bottom. We're gonna be sitting on a cute little shelf. It says we are going to press towards our shelving unit. Okay, that's going to be, okay, run your iron over it. This is so stinking cute, y'all. Oh, she's so darling. Oh, she's so cute. So cute. Okay, I'm going to trim it up just a hair. Kind of boat out just a hair. I need to just kind of pretty it up a little bit. Now, isn't that just the cutest little thing? They're sitting on their little shelf. Oh, I love it. Okay, now we're going to work on our cute little pincushion. So we have our U. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. And our M. Okay, we're going to make 2 little half square triangles with these little suckers. So turn them right sides together. You see how little those are? Little 1-inch pieces. So this is the time to go slow and don't get in a rush. Same thing, and I'm actually going to go ahead and make my other 2 as well, because so 2 of the little leaves will be like on the have the background, and 2 of them will have the little tomato background. So I'm going to take the other 2. I love this. It's so stinking cute. I love that. I love a good gingham though. Love a good gingham. I think I went down right down the middle on that one. I don't know. I'm having my radio going this whole time, and it's probably going to flag my daggone video. Okay, now I make sure when I do this, because I don't sew right on the middle, I make sure I go to the side, cut the side that has the least amount. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you see how this is off the middle? And the thread is more over here towards the right. I'm going to trim this right side. Like that. Okay, well, I am going to pause it here because I'm going to go over here, press these, and make sure they are the size they want to, that I need. I am pressing these open, and then I'm going to measure them and make sure that they came out exactly like I need. So I'll be right back. A little 1-inch half square triangles. Anybody said that 1 inch is just too small to make a half square triangle? They're not. Here they are. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start piecing our little tomato together. I need my L units and my 2 little half square triangles. So one of my half square triangles are going to go with my green up pointed toward the right. Okay, the other one is going to go with it pointing down towards the bottom. Right. And I did press those open. They're so teeny tiny. I'm going to do the same thing with my S. Basically, it makes like a pinwheel. So you want to make sure your pieces are going the correct way. Your little green leaves. And I think we're, okay, yeah, we're going to press all these seams open. So it goes right this way. So all these little seams will get pressed open. And I will end up pinning these because they are so small. Okay, let me press all these seams open and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our little pieces. Yeah, and make sure they were going the right way. we are going to press them open. Press them open. Golly, they're tiny, tiny, tiny. But this is one good thing about starching is they ain't gonna move. It really helps keep your pieces together, and especially with these tiny pieces. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to pin these the best I can. Y'all just take your time. If you're doing this, these little bitty pieces or working with me, just take your time. I can't stress that enough. Oh, that scared me. It went into the middle of my seam. I thought about to break it. I'm telling you, I bought these needles and I have broke so many of these. I don't think I've broken it. I don't think I broke as many needles as I have the entire time I've been sewing as I have in the last couple of months. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go I wasn't supposed to sew this together yet, but I will. I'm going to go press this open and I'll be right back. Okay, this is what we have so far. I'm going to go ahead and put the bottom of the tomato on. I'm supposed to do this before I put on that top piece, but I will. I may need to cut that down just a hair. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, I'm going to take this off. I know. Because you're supposed to, Lauren, you are supposed to round off, like snowball the corners. This is what's going on. Okay. I gotta redo this now. It looked perfect. I hope I can get it back to. You're supposed to snowball the corners with okay. So now we're gonna snowball every all four corners. I hope I don't get my little leaf. I'm gonna have to trim this up after I get these pressed. heck. I mean, I was like, oh, this will be fine. Now I saw what I needed to do. Okay, I am going to go press all of these towards the background strips, and I will be right back. Okay, I got the tomato done. Now we are just going to, okay, we are almost done. I think, hold on. No, wait a minute. Yeah, we are. Gotta get these put about right. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do first, while that is on the little clapper, I'm gonna put my side pieces on this little piece right here. My little cute shelf is. I'm going to press these. I'll be right back. Now, is this not just the cutest little tomato pincushion you've ever seen? I love this. So cute. Okay, now we are going to put our sides on this. It's so little and so cute. I just love it. Make sure my seams stay flat. Okay, now he goes on this side. And I'm going to, of course, press these towards the background pieces. And now we are going to put our two pieces together. I will have to trim a little bit because some of these are not lining up. So I'll trim just a hair. A lot of that is to do with my seam allowance. But you'd rather have to trim down and then not be too big, so it's okay. Okay, and we are going to press towards the bottom unit, and then we'll put up the top unit on, and it will be done. And only 2 more blocks to go. Okay, let me put my top on. Okay, let me go. Oh, my phone's about to die. Okay, let me go press this and trim it up, and I'll be right back. Y'all, is this not the cutest thing ever? So we have our little pincushion, our pins, and our little bowl. Is this not the cutest? I love, love, love. I hope y'all can see this. I can barely see it because of my phone's going dead. But we got the second block done. I have to look to see what the third and the fourth are. I think the fourth is a sewing machine. I'm not sure what the third one is. I'll have to look. But I'm going to charge my phone for a little while, get this uploaded, and then I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight because it's getting so late. I may try to do one more. It depends on what time it is because I don't know what time it is right now. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next video. Bye, y'all.